भारत माता शिव शक्ति अवतार Sachchi Geeta Murli. Om Pitashri. Do you remember Shiv Baba? 25th October 2025, morning class. Revised date is 3rd June 1968. Om Namah Shivaya. Baba says, Sweet children, the Father is the authority of knowledge. No human being can be the authority of knowledge. You call me the ocean of knowledge. The title Almighty Authority belongs to the Father. When you remember the Father, you take power from Him. You rule over the whole world alone, and that is why He is called the Almighty Authority. Just as a fan spins and gives refreshment to everyone, in the same way, when you sit as a spinner of the discus of self realization, you refresh everyone. If you truly sit as a spinner of the discus of self realization, then you give comfort to many. No one else understands the meaning of being a spinner of the discus of self realization. You should explain it to them, otherwise, they cannot become the rulers of the globe. A spinner of the discus of self realization must have the faith that he is becoming a world emperor through this. Even Krishna is shown with a discus. You must understand the meaning of this discus. Only then can you become a ruler of the globe. The matter is very easy. Baba says, how long does it take to become a spinner of the discus of self realization? Just 1 second, children. Then you become Vishnu dynasty, Vishnu Vanshi souls. The deities are called the Vishnu dynasty. In order to become part of the Vishnu dynasty or Vishnu Vanshi, you first have to become part of the Shiv dynasty, Shiv Vanshi. Shiv Baba comes and makes you spinners of the discus of self realization. The words are very simple. We are becoming the Sun dynasty, Suryavanshi, rulers of the new world. The Suryavanshi exists in the new world. You are becoming the owners of the new world, the world emperors. It takes just 1 second to become part of the Vishnu Vanshi. The one who makes you that is Shiv Baba himself. Only Shiv makes you part of the Vishnu Vanshi. No one else can. You children know that the Vishnu Vanshi existed in the Golden Age. It does not exist here. This is the this is the age of becoming part of the Vishnu Vanshi, which is also called the Sun dynasty, Surya Vanshi. The words are very good. Vishnu is the master of the golden age, and within Vishnu are Lakshmi and Narayan. You children have now come here to become Lakshmi and Narayan or the Vishnu dynasty, Vishnu Vanshi souls. You should have great happiness about this, that you are to become Vishnu Vanshi, that you are to become Vishnu Vanshi beings in the new golden aged world. There is no higher position than this. This understanding should give you limitless joy. At the exhibitions, you explain, this is our aim and objective. You should write in such a way that people can understand it in 1 second. This is the spiritual university, the largest of all. Your aim and objective is shown in this picture. You children must keep it in your intellects how to explain everything clearly. It is written here, we were the Vishnu dynasty or Vishnu Vanshi deities. We belong to the deity clan. We were the masters of heaven. The father explains, sweet, sweet children, 5,000 years ago you were the Sun dynasty or Suryavanshi deities in Bharat. Shiv Baba tells you, children, in the golden age you belonged to the Suryavanshi. The father came to establish that divine clan. Bharat truly was heaven. The father explains, children, 5,000 years ago there was the rule of the Suryavanshi Lakshmi and Narayan in Bharat. They alone were worthy of worship and there were no worshippers then. No paraphernalia of worship existed there. These scriptures themselves contain all the rituals of worship that came later. The unlimited Father now sits and explains. He alone is the ocean of knowledge, the seed form of the human world tree. He is also called the Lord of the tree, Vrikshapati. The stage of the Lord of the tree is the highest of all. The Lord of the tree is now teaching and explaining to you. You were the worship worthy deities, and then you became worshippers when the kingdom of Ravan began. The deities were viceless, and then they became vicious. Where did those pure deities go? Certainly, by taking birth after birth, they became impure. Each word should be noted down, whether on paper or in your heart. Who is it who explains this? Shiv Baba. He alone creates heaven and gives you the inheritance of heaven. No bodily father can give this inheritance. The worldly father is a body conscious being, but you now know yourselves to be souls and remember your spiritual father. When you say Baba, Baba responds, Children. So he is the unlimited father, is he not? Children, you were the Sun dynasty or Suryavanshi deities, and then, by taking rebirth, you became worshippers. This is truly the kingdom of Ravan. Every year they burn Ravan, yet he never dies. Year after year they burn him again, thereby proving that they themselves belong to Ravan's community. Ravan means the kingdom of the five vices. This proves that they are under Ravan's rule, that they are corrupt. The government itself says that this is a corrupt government. In the Golden Age, it was the righteous government, and now in the Iron Age, it is the corrupt one. This cycle continues to turn. You are now sitting at the confluence age as the children of Prajapita Brahma. You now know that you are Brahmins, no longer part of the Shudra clan. The people of the Iron Age are called Shudras, the impure minded ones. At this time, it is the devilish kingdom. There must always be a king and queen in government. Otherwise, it is called a panchayati or people's rule. Even the prime minister needs advisors. Today, everything has become divided. Haryana separate, Punjab separate. Previously, there was one president, and now there are many different states. When Lakshmi and Narayan ruled in the Sun dynasty or Suryavanshi kingdom, they had no need for any advisors. The Father is now making you into those Suryavanshi rulers. Those who take advice are foolish because they lack understanding and so they depend on others' opinions. Someone said, Our Guru is Nanda, we will follow his directions. That means they have no intellect of their own. Such a person is called senseless. They call the Father the remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness, Dukharta and Sukhkarta. So, where is sorrow and where is happiness? Happiness exists in the Golden Age, sorrow exists in the Iron Age. Therefore, the remover of sorrow and bestower of happiness must come at the end of the Iron Age and at the beginning of the Golden Age. The Father who removes sorrow and bestows happiness is Shiv Baba. He alone gives the inheritance of happiness. The Golden Age is called the land of happiness, where there is no trace of sorrow. Your lifespan there is long, and there is no question of crying. When the time comes, you simply shed your old skin and take another, understanding that the body has become old. At first, a child is satopradhan. This is why even sannyasis consider children to be higher than those who have knowledge of Brahma, because they are still born through impure households. They say, We are the children of so and so, but a small child does not even know this. At this time, the whole world is under the rule of Ravan, the kingdom of corruption. The righteous kingdom of the deity souls existed in the Golden Age. It does not exist now, but history will repeat again. Who will make you righteous? At present, there is not even one righteous soul. This is the corrupt, impure world. Great understanding is needed to grasp this. Those with stone intellects cannot understand anything, whereas those who do understand become divine with a touchstone intellect. Now is the end of the stone intellects and the beginning of the divine intellects. This is the time to become those with a divine intellect. The Father comes and transforms you from those with stone intellects into those with divine intellects. It is said, good company takes you across, bad company drowns you. Except for the true Father, the entire world is bad company. The Father says, I make you completely viceless and then depart. Then who makes everyone vicious? They say, we don't know. The Father explains, surely it is Ravan who makes you vicious, and I, the Father, makes you viceless. Yet human beings are so stone intellect that they understand nothing. It is the kingdom of Ravan after all. Ask anyone whose father has died, where has he gone? They reply, he has gone to heaven. So that means he was in hell, right? Then they then they themselves remain hell dwellers. It is so easy to explain. No one considers himself to be a resident of hell. Hell is called the brothel and heaven is called the temple of Shiva. You now know that all human beings of this world are living in the brothel since all are born through vice. The golden age is called the temple of Shiv, Shivalaya. How long ago was the temple of Shiv? 5,000 years ago, when these deity souls ruled the world. You were the world emperors and empresses then. Later, you took rebirths, and it is you who have taken the maximum of 84 births. That is why it is sung the soul and the supreme soul remained separated for a long time. You remember, first came the original, eternal deity religion, and it is those same souls who have now become impure after 84 births. Now you have to become pure again. You also call out, O purifier, come, and you give the certificate to the one Father alone, the Supreme Guru, the one who purifies you and makes you into deities. He himself says, I enter this one and make you pure. There are no 8.4 million species. That is all falsehood. There are only 84 births. In the golden age, there were the subjects, that is, the people of Lakshmi and Narayan. Now they no longer exist. Where have they gone? They too have taken 84 births. Those who come first take the full 84 births. You must know them first. The deities and the history and geography of the world repeat identically. The kingdoms of the Sun dynasty and the Moon dynasty, Suryavanshi and Chandravanshi, must both repeat. The Father is now making you like them once again. You say, we are brothers. This university is where we became deities from human beings. This is our aim and objective. Those who make good effort will pass, while others will go into the royal subjects. People. The kingdom is being established. You know that we are becoming elevated through Srimad. By following the directions of the most elevated father, Sri Sri Shiv Baba, we become Sri Lakshmi and Sri Narayan. That is, the deities. Shri means elevated. At present, no one can truly be called Shri. Only the deities can be called Shri. Bharat was the most elevated land. In Ravan's kingdom, the glory of Bharat was completely lost. Bharat was extremely wealthy, now it has become totally poverty stricken. For the deities, people sing praise. We have no virtues, you are full of all virtues, take mercy on us. Yet those deities were not merciful. The merciful one is only the Father who makes human beings into deities. He is your Father, your teacher, and your Sadguru. He guarantees that by remembering Him, your sins of many births will be burnt away, and He will take you back with Him. Then you will go to the new world. The cycle of 5,000 years will repeat again. The new world existed and it will exist again. When the world becomes impure, the Father comes and makes it pure once again. Ravan makes you impure. I make you pure. Now look, they even worship dolls. Yet they do not know the meaning of any of this. Why do they show Ravan with 10 heads? Why do they show Vishnu with 4 arms? There is no human being with 4 arms. If there were, then their children would also be born with 4 arms. Everyone here has two. They know nothing at all. They just memorize the scriptures of the path of devotion and make many followers. It is amazing. This Father is the true authority of knowledge. No human can ever be the authority of knowledge. You call me the ocean of knowledge. Almighty authority is the praise of the Father alone. When you remember the Father, you draw power from Him. You become the masters of the world. You know that you had immense power. You were viceless and ruled the entire world. So surely you were the Almighty Lakshmi and Narayan were the masters of the world. From where did they receive that might? From the Father, of course, the highest on high God Himself. He explains to you in such an easy way. This cycle of 84 births is very simple. Through it, you receive the kingdom of the world. The impure ones bow before the pure, calling themselves devotees. They bow to the pure because they know they themselves are impure. That is why they go to wash their sins at the Ganges. The impure can never be gurus. The path of devotion lasts for half the cycle. Now you have found God Himself. God speaks. I am teaching you Raj Yoga. I have come to give the fruit of your devotion. People sing that God will come in some form or another, but the Father says, I do not come in a bull or donkey. I come in the one who has completed all 84 births, the most elevated human being of all, one who was the highest in the golden age. You were the highest in the beginning, and now at the end you have become the lowest. I now make you Satopradhan again. This is the divine play. Unless they understand this, how can they ever come to heaven? The cycle of creation continues to turn eternally. Even the animals do not know this. So, what can be expected from human beings? They too are like animals, which is why they are called the monkey community, the army of monkeys that wins victory over Ravan. Acha, sweet, sweet, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from Bab Dada, the spiritual father. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children. Today's blessing is may you have a broad intellect. While making effort, do you ever feel tired? Some grow weary after fighting many battles or become careless after constant struggle. Some think this will continue forever. How long can we go on? But remember, when you see your entire life in the context of the 5,000-year drama, it is only a matter of a second. In the unlimited sense, it is just a second. Those with a broad intellect will always view everything. With this unlimited understanding, such souls will never become tired. Om Namah Shivaya.